Hey everyone, this is Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and in this video I'm going to talk about Aperture and what Aperture, setting different values of Aperture will do to your images. So first of all, Aperture is what normally what people would represent as an F number. When people say they're setting their camera to f4 or f8 or f11, the F is usually represented with this symbol. So this symbol is what the regular aperture means. When you see people resembling what aperture is, they'll usually have the little cursive letter F there. So when they say they're setting their camera to f4, f3, f11, what they're basically saying is they want the blades in the lens, which are kind of represented here. The blades in the lens, they want them either open or closed, or open or closed down a lot, a pretty good amount. And so when they say that they're having their photo was shot at f4 or f1.8, somewhere small like that, that means the hole in the lens is going to be really wide open. It's going to be very wide open. And this does two things. This lets in more light to your image, and this also increases or decreases the depth of field, which means the subject, the distance behind and before the subject will be out of focus more than if you were to set it at f18 or something like that. But we'll get into that in just a second. So on the opposite end, if they say they're setting their camera to f22, then the hole is going to be very, very small, and you can see that here where it will let in less light, but also give more depth of field. More of the image will be in focus. So as you can see here, we have this photo of a guy standing in an office, and the first photo would be taken around f4, f3.5, somewhere around there. But then if you were to take the same image and take it at f22 or f16 or f14, somewhere around there, you would have this sort of image, which will give you more sharpness in the background. Everything's not going to be completely sharp, but you'll have more sharpness. So just to represent how much light will come in, we have this image here, and this is just a bright sunny scene where the sun is coming at you, and just like your eyes do, this is what the camera will do as well. So when you step into a bright sunny scene like this, your camera and your eyes are going to dilate. They're gonna they're gonna not dilate. They're gonna close up. So when you have when your eyes close in, your pupils become very, very small, and this allows you to decrease the light coming into your eye, which will in turn not blind you when you're looking at a bright scene like this. If your eyes were to stay the same as this would be, so this would probably be around f16 or something like that. If you step into a dark scene and your eyes and your lens stay at f16, most likely it's going to look like this. Very dark. You're only going to see a little bit of hot spots here and there. But then what you want to do is let your camera open more light and get a wider aperture, and is what's represented as f4, f5.6, somewhere around there. And then you will eventually have an image that looks similar to this. So that is a basic way. There's a whole lot more very technical and in-depth ways to look at aperture, but those are the basics of aperture and what they do to your image. So this is just the second part of the series in photography basics. Next video, I'm going to cover what is shutter speed. So thanks for joining me in this video. If you haven't checked out the what is ISO video, make sure you check that out as well on the Sleeklens.com YouTube channel. And this is Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and I'll see you in the next video.